This is a clip from an earlier live stream. I know you're going to like it, so the link to the full video is down below. Check it out. I'll see you over there. All right, I apologize for that, y'all. I have no idea, but we're going to either reroute it again tomorrow and just take it apart and start over again tonight. But thank y'all so much for your patience. I appreciate all 790 of y'all that have jumped into the best live chat on the internet. Let's go. Here she comes.
It grows, and it is in relation to, though it was not her directly, Lori Francevy, Erika's mom. Lori Francevy and Larry Guinta. That Larry, Lawrence Guinta, is Erika's stepfather. And they have a repeat business partner, a repeat business couple, Shelley and Lyle Reams, meaning they form businesses with these people. Now, Lyle Reams ostensibly is Native American, a part of the, and excuse me if I'm saying this wrong, Tohono O'odham Nation. Back in 1998, Lyle Reams was tried and indicted. He was indicted for sexual conduct with a minor under the age of 15. He was about 41 at the time, and we can show you this. You can look at this case. You can scroll through to understand what happened. The case made its way through the court system for Lori and Larry to pursue a business with Lyle, because fast forward to 2017, and together they filed to open a business located on a Native American reservation in a town called Socoton, Arizona. Maybe it's Socoton. Socoton, for reference, has a population today of just 3,254 people. 40% of those people are children. 95% are, Native American. So what exactly could represent, this is my question, a legitimate business interest amongst the Native American population on a Native American reservation? Remember, this is at a time when Lori is doing defense work for the Department of Justice. That's what she moved to Arizona for. What's their interest here? According to the formation docs, the business that they filed is called Desert Spirit Tech, LLC. Okay. Her name here is now Lauren, Lorin, rather than Lori, which is other business documents. And in looking through these docs, the place of business listed for the place of business that's listed, full stop, is 26 Rose and Thoby. Okay.
What are we actually learning, boys and girls? What are we actually learning? We've learned that Candace is so low. How low is she? Low enough that a worm has to crawl over her. Like, what does this have to do with anything? You done found all this information about Erika's mom from 1986, but you had no information about the fact that you were working for Turning Point as recently as last year. Like, where's that contract? Where's that NDA, that cease and desist? Where's that? Like, why? Okay. All right, Cantifa. Is this what y'all, this is your person. This is your girl, y'all. This is your person. All right. It makes no sense to me.
Okay. Well, that address does not appear to exist. Rose and Thoby is an intersection. And we can pull this up live so you can see what we're seeing. If we're wrong, we're happy to correct this. Rose is its own street. Thoby is its own street. The intersection, which we're going to zoom in on here, is let's get in close there, because there's just maybe one building that you could maybe say was on Rose and Thoby. Yeah, okay. We don't have a 26 Rose and Thoby. That doesn't exist. Okay. Maybe it's that building. That's the only thing that looks like a building to me. Again, I don't know what that building's doing. There's another business.
We don't know what you're doing.
Road that is owned by Mr. Lyle Reams and his wife, Shelley, which is called Generation 7 Farms. In theory, it should be right next door to Lori and Larry's Spirit Tech, as its address is 21 Rose and Thoby. Sadly, alas, we cannot find that one on a map either. Maybe you guys will have better luck. But what we can discern from the filing of Desert Tech is that Lauren Francevy is listed as a 20% stakeholder in the business. Larry Guinta, her husband, is also listed as a stakeholder and as the business's registered agent. But what is not immediately discernible, however, is what exactly this Spirit Tech does. Fortunately, it is required by law in, and I think every country, in every state, maybe not all of them, that when you form an LLC, you have to then publicize that you are doing so in a local newspaper and provide a general description of your intended business operations. So I thought, great, that's an angle. Oddly, however, Larry, who, by the way, is an agent, remember, he's the registered agent on the business, Larry and Lori and the other two decided that for this business, they would issue the public notice in the Arizona Chinese News, okay? Here is proof, which they filed with the state, of their public notice. They got it notarized by Arizona Chinese American publication saying, hey, we did it. We ticked off that box.
Y'all, for real, are we really digging through? What in the merciful name of God are you talking about, Candace? What is this? This is craziness. This is some crazy work. This is wild work. Like, who cares? What's this got to do with Charlie? Does that say 2017? I think it says 2017 on there. What's that got to do with anything? Wow. She got Cantifa going in circles, y'all.
By filing about what our business was going to be, it's done. Cool. This is in December of 2017. You can see the state received it on December 6th. They signed this on December 1st. Okay. Now, the Arizona Chinese newspaper, by the way, that's recognized. You can do that. It's not illegal. It's recognized by the state as an optional publication to meet the requirement. But as far as publications go, it's a bit obscure. It's not exactly accessible to non-Mandarin speakers. This is the website. So good luck trying to source a 2017 LLC public notice. Seriously, good luck if someone finds it and you maybe receive this publication, which goes out once a week. Please email me at moretips@CandaceOwens.com because I would like to know what this tech, easy tech, desert tech, Euro tech, all of these tech companies do exactly. For reference, per their website, the Chinese news agency was founded in Phoenix, Arizona.
So she wants me to believe that she's serious about investigating Charlie Kirk's assassination. But she is out here in the middle of the desert, out here haunting down Charlie Kirk's widow's mother's husband's business from 2017. Okay. All right. Now, mind you, just literally 5 minutes ago, she was trying to convince us that Israel did it. But now we're back over here in the middle of the desert with the Indian nation. And now that's going to be the thing. Okay. That makes perfect sense. No problem there. I totally get it.
In April of 1990, its mission is to create a cultural space for overseas Chinese and to serve the Chinese community. I find this to be all very shady. We're talking Native Americans, we've got Chinese. I don't know what this business does. This seems to be a recurring theme. Shouldn't be, especially if our government is involved. I think it should be very clear to figure out what everybody does. And maybe you're a better researcher than me. And it's especially shady given the fact that it looks like, and I'm going to prod that narrative further, that also back when Lori Francie formed Eurotech, there was another shady character involved back in Cincinnati, Ohio. This seems to be a common theme.
Now we're back. Now we're in Ohio. Y'all, now, I mean, if we just followed on a map, if we just jumped around the literally around the globe, I mean, we got Cairo, we got Egypt, we got Texas, we got Utah, we got all these places, Illinois is in the chat. Now Ohio, I'm sorry, Delaware. We forgot about Delaware. There's so many places. Angola. Ma'am, you sound crazy as a lark. I'm sorry. There's no way you're going to make this make sense.
And we need to look into it.
I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.